Hello parents, this is a quick tutorial on how to apply for the Gardiner Scholarship. So you want to open up your internet and you are going to go, the website is www.stepupforstudents.org. If you need to change the language, this is where you would do it, English or Spanish. We're going to do this video in English. To apply for the Special Needs Scholarship, the Gardiner Scholarship, you're going to go to For Parents, scroll down to Special Needs Scholarship. Here you can read up on information, get to know how the scholarship works, find out if your school is a participating school. You can also find different providers. Here at SPEC, we are providers for Gardiner, so these funds can be used for speech therapy, occupational therapy, or any of our educational programs. We're going to click on Apply Now. And here, you are a new family. Create account and apply. You will fill out the parent information. So I'm going to go ahead and use mine. My email. You confirm your email address. And you create a password. You confirm your password. And you select a security question. And now you select the scholarship year you're applying for. This scholarship goes in terms of academic year. So we're doing August 2018 to June 2019, so the next school year. It's important to remember that if you're applying for the Gardiner Scholarship, you are not allowed, and you're awarded the Gardiner Scholarship, you're not allowed to use the Gardiner with McKay, with VPK, or go to public school at the same time. So you really need to choose what you're going to use, which resource by the government you're going to use. So I understand that even though I qualify for multiple programs, I can only use one. Create new user. And if you made a mistake, all of this red will come out and you need to fix it. Special character. I didn't do a special character. Adding one. Okay, now you have to check your email in order to activate this account. So we're going to open up a new window. So the consent is for just letting you know that they're going to verify that your child isn't enrolled in a public school or isn't getting any other service through, or any other resource program through the public schools. This is just information regarding the family or the household. Here's where you're adding the student you're applying for. Then you'll hit next. Here's where you're going to add all of your child's identifying information. So social security number, to verify the social security number. Confirm your email address again. Select relationship. Date of birth. Gender. Some ethnicity and race questions. And then if your child is between the ages of 3 and 5 and you're applying for this program, you're probably going to be selecting high-risk child. That means that your child has some type of speech or language delay, maybe a fine motor or a gross motor delay. And so between the ages of 3 and 5, you can be considered at risk for academic difficulties and qualify for this scholarship. If you have a diagnosis of autism or any of these other diagnoses, then you should go ahead and use that diagnosis and you'll be able to apply for this scholarship past the age of 5. Oh, we didn't put, you have to put dashes. And then as far as grade level, there we go. And now grade level changed because our birthday was entered correctly. So now you see the grade level changed to 3 years old. Okay. So now we won't have to fill out any of that. I think that's all great because you don't have to, yeah. Okay. So on the bottom, you see it in the red, it says to document your child's disability, you will be required to submit a copy of the student's individualized education plan or doctor's diagnosis from a licensed medical doctor, physician, or psychologist. So I have a sample letter that I have for my son's application that I can send out. It's a very simple blurb from your pediatrician saying that, Bobby Smith, with the date of birth, has been under my care. He presents with a speech and language disorder and is considered at risk for academical difficulties due to this delay, due to this developmental delay. That is enough. It doesn't have to be anything else. So now this is just parent information, so home address, work phone number. For county, or no, city. And then county. Any point you can save and log out and finish this application later by just logging in with your user ID and password, but we're going to continue. If you have a secondary parent you want to add to this, you can go ahead and do that now. You are not required to. And this is an electronic signature. So now our application is complete. and you would hit next. So once you finish the application, here is where you see the top tabs. Top tabs have changed now. So this is what, when you log in, this is what you'll have every single time. So under print and send documents is where you'll come back and you'll upload documents from your computer. So the documents you're going to need are right here, instructions and documents. All right, so go ahead and print this out because this is going to give you all your information. If you don't want to upload, you can fax it. Here's the fax number. Every application has an ID number. There's your ID number. And then there's the fax number if you want to fax it. If you are going to fax it, this document right here comes with your fax cover sheet and everything, so just go ahead and print these few sheets out. These are just general instructions. The required documents you need are the sworn compliance statement, which is also in this packet that you can print. You also need to prove Florida residency and provide a copy of your driver's license. You need to provide a copy of the birth certificate or the passport. And you need to provide the medical diagnosis, so a letter from your pediatrician. I sent a letter and a prescription for my son. Or you can, if your child has an individualized educational plan, an IEP, and does not attend public school, you can go ahead and use the IEP to get these funds. This is the sworn compliance statement. You'll have to sign this and get this notarized before you fax it or upload it. Be sure to read through all of this information because it really explains how you're able to use these funds and what, if you are going to accept the scholarship, what has to happen as far as school. So remember, you're not allowed to be enrolled in public school and use this scholarship. And there is your fax cover sheet if you're going to go ahead and fax this in. There's a list of the different disabilities. If your child is between the ages of 3 and 5, then you're using that high-risk child diagnosis. If you have any other questions or need any more guidance within this process, you can call us at SPEC 305-266-5353. My name is Danielle Ayo. I'm the clinical manager and a bilingual speech language pathologist. Thank you.